Hey everyone, it's PokeJohn back with another Madden NFL's prediction. This week we have the Arizona Cardinals visiting the Seattle Seahawks, and Cardinals get the ball to start. Now this is a division rival matchup between what was expected to be two of the best teams in the league. This Arizona Cardinals team was one of the favorites to come out of the NFC before the season started. They have an excellent defense, one of the best running backs in the league, but they just weren't really able to put it all together at the right moments this year with a surprisingly poor 5-8-1 record. Their one tie of the year actually came against the Seattle team at home earlier in the year. Now, Madden was able to predict that game to go into overtime, so let's see if there's any similarities between that prediction and this one this year. So, as you saw, Arizona had the ball first. They were able to move it down the field pretty well, but ultimately weren't able to get anything from that, which could just be a sign of what this team's really been doing. They can either get the really big home run play, they get a few plays, but ultimately run out of steam before they put points on the board. Now, also, it could just be that they are at Seattle, which is one of the most difficult places to play in the league. And thanks to an early holding play on Seattle, they weren't able to get much done on that drive, and Arizona gets the ball back. Now, quickly, 3rd and 13. Palmer throws, does connect, gets the first down, and a little extra. So, very similar, right around the same point of the field that they were last drive, before things kind of sputtered out. Let's see if they can get anything done here. Now it's going to be another third. Let's see if they can get this third down conversion. They do this time, so they are able to push it up the field a little bit more than last time before they have to punt it away. Just a handoff to Johnson there. And nice completion, getting them all the way down to roughly the 15-yard line. So in the red zone. Yeah, that looked like they had some space to get in there, but they weren't able to. But they do get in on the very next play with a nice pass to Larry Fitzgerald, who has gone on record stating that he does plan on ending his career in Arizona. That's been a lot of speculation lately if he would go somewhere else after the season's done. He has kind of tapered off to finish off the year, but he's still very productive, leading the league in receptions. And now Seattle with the ball back, making a nice completion to get them to midfield. Now, this Seattle team has proven its consistency year after year. They're currently in the second seed in the NFC. They do need to win out in order to keep that second seed, or at least to guarantee they keep that. But they've been playing well. They have had a couple poor games, including the 5-interception game by Russell Wilson that really had, experts and pundits and media members questioning just how far this Seattle team can go. But I'm not necessarily a Seattle fan myself, but seeing them play, they're always a team to be worried about. They're always a team that could put together things at the right time. They're very balanced. They can run it well. Wilson can put it on his arm if he has to. So any team that goes up against this team in the playoffs should worry, especially if they have to go to Seattle for that game. Now, Arizona's doing really well holding Seattle to a field goal there. So as the time comes out in the half, Arizona has the lead 7-3. So if Arizona is able to keep this going with that tough defense, Arizona does have the 4th best defense in the league. Seattle's right behind them at number 6, but this is the kind of game that Arizona would need to play if they really want to win this. 3rd and 9, they do get the conversion. It's not something that they want to see, but as a Seattle fan, that's what you're going to kind of expect. They are going to get those every now and then, especially at home. So right here, another handoff to Rawls, who hasn't been extraordinary so far, but not terrible. He's getting his chunks, just not breaking anything away up to this point. Oh, and a great pass to Jimmy Graham, who's able to take it all the way into the end zone. So just like that, a 41-yard touchdown from Russell Wilson to Jimmy Graham, and all of a sudden Seattle has the lead after Arizona being able to keep them in check throughout most of this game. So Arizona takes the ball back. Just a couple of hands off to their best player. Now, this just is crazy. David Johnson is so good, but somehow it's just not converting. It just feels like if he was on so many other teams, they would make such a big difference. But he's just a game changer, and yet they still have a losing record with a great defense. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, and a really nice play there, breaking away for a big chunk of yards. 1st and 10, they do get the completion, but not much else. Seattle's able to stuff that run out. Now on 3rd and 6, Palmer looks, does connect, gets him in stride. Defense was there to settle it down, able to get into the red zone. So now 2nd and 2, handoff to Johnson, but Seattle was there to stop that for a loss. And on 3rd and 3, Palmer connects to J.J. Nelson for a touchdown. So just like that, Arizona is taking the lead back. Now they're going to be up 14-10. They do take that extra point right here. Okay, so Seattle has the ball back, 6.5 minutes left, only down by 4. They would need a touchdown, but that's still plenty of time here. But getting a sack or taking a hit for only a 2-yard gain is not the way to go. So that Arizona pressure is really showing something here. Already 3rd and 8 for Seattle. They really need to convert this. There's still time. They can get the ball back if they have to. Oh, and Russell Wilson off to the races with his legs for a huge gain. And that's just another one of the things that he can do to really break these games open. Just a dump off, 4 yards, not much there. 2nd and 6. Wilson takes a hit, but he makes a connection, getting them all the way down to the 25-yard line. They're moving the ball really well right here. Definitely able to score plenty of time. No need to rush. They get a touchdown here. They have the lead, and they can kind of force Arizona to play the catch-up game at this point. 1st and 10. Rawls takes it out left and breaks away, and nobody's there to stop him. Able to run into the end zone before he even gets touched. He's basically in the end zone already. So Thomas Rawls getting the touchdown for them. Less than 2 minutes to go. Seattle's up 17-14. 3-point game. Is Arizona able to come back for the field goal, at least tie it up, bring it back into overtime for a 2nd time of the season? Oh, nice play, nice play. So Palmer goes down on 1st and 10. So now it's 2nd and 22. Almost goes down, does go down again, throws it away. So they count that as an incompletion. I'm not really sure if that was an incompletion. But so on 4th and 19, Arizona looks, throws the ball, and incomplete. So that basically was their last chance. They still have 3 timeouts. It's not technically over yet. It's not looking good for Arizona. They really need to get a stop here. And Rawls breaks away again. Almost the same exact play, except this time he's touched even less. 32-yard touchdown. So that pretty much ices the game right there. Cardinals follow up with a couple of Hail Marys to try to get something done. All incomplete, so I'm not going to bother showing you that. So Seattle does win 24-14. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment below who do you think is going to win. If you like this, leave a like, subscribe, and see you next time. Oh, Merry Christmas.